Wild boars are well known for their intelligence and adaptability, but also for the damage they cause to crops, farmland, and local ecosystems. Managing them requires far more than simple tools or direct confrontation. It is a complex process that combines strategy, patience, and resilience. The rugged hillside terrain, dense thickets, and the heightened alertness of the animals make them difficult to approach. Even the slightest sound can send an entire herd scattering into the forest. This constant challenge has shaped the techniques used to keep their numbers under control. Bravery, careful planning, and persistence are all vital in such operations. At dawn, preparation began at the base of the hill. Equipment was checked, and teams spread out across the area while dogs were released to locate the animals. Guided by the barking of the dogs, the direction of the herd became clear, allowing people to position themselves strategically for the task ahead. As the day continued, it became evident that the wild boars in this region relied heavily on camouflage and stealth. To counter this, the search was expanded and divided into smaller coordinated groups. Traps were set, escape routes were blocked, and the herd was gradually pushed into more open ground. Success depended on timing and precision. Each time an animal appeared, quick and decisive action ensured it did not escape into nearby farmland. With every step forward, the effectiveness of coordination between the teams and the dogs became clear. The pursuit revealed how resourceful wild boars can be. Some fled swiftly through the trees, while others stood their ground. In every case, careful strategy allowed the team to keep control. These measures were not just about removing immediate threats, but also about preventing future damage to crops and livestock. Over time, the forest echoed with the sound of activity, signaling that the strategy was working. Wild boars that had once roamed freely began to retreat under constant pressure. This gradual process reduced the risk of sudden attacks on farmland and helped restore balance to the surrounding environment. Reports from rural communities had described serious issues: crops destroyed overnight, and livestock attacked when left unprotected. Traditional deterrents, such as barriers or scare methods, proved ineffective against these resilient animals. As a result, local residents joined forces with experienced teams to address the problem directly. By carefully planning ambush points and monitoring the animals' paths, the coordinated effort succeeded in reducing the herd's impact. This work not only protected the agricultural economy of the region, but also demonstrated the importance of cooperation in wildlife management. Ultimately, these operations highlight the challenges of balancing human needs with the presence of strong, intelligent animals like wild boars. While they play a role in natural ecosystems, unchecked populations can cause widespread damage. Through skill, strategy, and community involvement, it becomes possible to restore stability and protect livelihoods. Wild boars are among the most destructive animals in agricultural regions. Their tusks and immense strength allow them to tear through dense vegetation, topple barriers, and devastate farmland in a matter of hours. Managing their impact is not a simple task. It requires strategy, teamwork, and persistence. In many cases, coordinated efforts are organized to protect crops and reduce the damage caused by these animals. At times, teams are positioned carefully across the terrain, relying on both experience and trained dogs to track and flush out herds. The unpredictable movement of wild boars through rugged hillsides makes the process challenging, demanding quick reactions and well-timed decisions. Encounters often unfold suddenly. A boar may appear from dense foliage without warning, forcing immediate action to prevent it from escaping back into farmland. Some are intercepted successfully, while others manage to slip away into the undergrowth, demonstrating the agility and resilience that make these animals such difficult adversaries for farmers. When herds move downhill in groups, strategies involve spreading out and blocking off escape routes. This reduces the risk of the animals scattering and causing further damage in nearby fields. Despite the intensity of these pursuits, each outcome reinforces how essential coordination and preparation are in managing wild boar populations. At times, a particularly large and powerful individual can emerge from hiding, startling even experienced teams. Such encounters highlight the physical capabilities of wild boars, creatures that can charge with great speed and break through obstacles with ease. With persistence, however, these situations are resolved, reducing the immediate threat to local agriculture. Beyond the forested hillsides, farmlands often bear the clearest evidence of their presence. Cornfields, for example, may be left with rows of stalks crushed and cobs torn apart. Such destruction directly threatens livelihoods, leaving entire harvests ruined overnight. For this reason, farmers often view wild boars as one of the greatest challenges to sustaining their crops. Protecting these lands requires constant vigilance. Dogs are often used to detect and corner animals hiding among irrigation ditches or within dense corn rows. Their signals guide teams to the exact locations of concealed boars, allowing for timely intervention. Without such support, many animals would escape unnoticed, only to return later and continue their destruction. In some instances, multiple wild boars burst from the undergrowth at once, creating sudden and chaotic scenarios. The outcome depends heavily on preparation, quick decision-making, and coordinated teamwork. Each encounter serves as both a test of skill and a reminder of the importance of protecting farmland from further harm. Ultimately, the challenge lies not only in reducing the number of destructive animals, but also in safeguarding the agricultural heartlands that sustain local communities. Months of hard work can be undone in a single night by a herd of wild boars. For this reason, ongoing efforts to manage their populations remain critical, blending strategy, patience, and collective resilience. As the day drew to a close, the tension of the pursuit gave way to a sense of relief. Golden light stretched across the fields, marking the end of another long effort to safeguard the land. Wild boars are not only agricultural pests. Their constant incursions weaken ecosystems and disrupt the balance of nature. This makes management essential, as hesitation could mean further damage to already fragile landscapes. In some regions, efforts begin at dawn, when teams equipped with modern gear position themselves across vulnerable terrain. Careful preparation, observation, and the choice of vantage points are crucial steps in anticipating the movement of these animals. Wild boars often travel in herds, and their sudden appearance can test both patience and precision. When individuals are intercepted, the focus is not on celebration but on reducing the immediate threat they pose. Following trails, observing with binoculars, and responding quickly are part of the process that helps prevent further destruction of farmland. Success in such situations often lies not in the act itself, but in the discipline, awareness, and calm decision-making that lead to the result. Coordination also plays a vital role. Teams frequently block escape routes and close off pathways, ensuring that animals cannot easily return to cultivated areas. Sharp awareness of unusual sounds, combined with quick communication, makes it possible to intercept additional boars as they attempt to flee. Each encounter is handled carefully, reinforcing the value of strategy and cooperation. Ultimately, these activities go beyond individual actions. They represent a collective effort to protect rural communities, crops, and natural ecosystems from ongoing damage. Every successful intervention serves as evidence of effective teamwork, resilience, and the determination to restore balance to the land.